This amendment will address our energy and economic challenges while putting Americans to work. Supporting energy efficiency improvements to Americans' homes and businesses is one of the smartest ways that we can face these challenges to create jobs and reduce our energy consumption. The goal of the amendment is to decrease energy consumption, create green jobs, and increase the number of energy-efficient projects by reducing the significant cost barriers, such as the prohibitive upfront costs to homeowners and businesses who want to make improvements to their homes and buildings. Aggressively pursuing energy efficiency will help put us on the path toward energy security. Presently, buildings account for 40% of total U.S. energy consumption and 70% of U.S. electricity consumption. So in order for us to decrease our reliance on fossil-based fuels, this has to change. We can achieve 20 to 30% energy reductions through better insulation, lighting, and HVAC equipment and controls. Potentially, we have the opportunity to save over $200 billion through building efficiency alone. Now, the economic recovery package increases the bond limit for the Qualified Energy Conservation Bond Program, which supports conservation upgrades to buildings, and it does by taking that number from $800 million to $3.2 billion. I support this provision, and the Feingold-Stabenow amendment builds on it by modifying the Qualified Energy Conservation Bond Program to include conservation in private buildings using a financing mechanism that would eliminate the prohibitive upfront costs of energy efficiency improvements facing both homeowners and businesses. The amendment would allow state and local governments to promote energy efficiency projects through the use of electric and water utilities as intermediaries. By using utilities as intermediaries, homeowners and businesses incur no upfront costs, and they can then gradually pay back the cost of the energy efficiency retrofits through their electricity or water bills at a rate that does not exceed what they've historically paid. For example, if a monthly energy bill before building improvements is $150, and with the improvement the energy costs are down to $110, then at most a homeowner or business would pay $40 more monthly towards paying off the cost of the energy efficiency building retrofits, which were made possible by this program. Now, this has worked. Already several states and cities, including Hawaii, Michigan, Berkeley, California, and Babylon, New York, are beginning to tackle the issue of energy efficiency in residential buildings. In my home state of Wisconsin, efforts are already underway in Milwaukee to use this novel financing mechanism to promote energy efficiency. In partnership with the Center on Wisconsin Strategy, the city is pursuing Me Too, or the Milwaukee Energy Efficiency Program. Initial estimates from the Center on Wisconsin Strategy suggest that if you could retrofit nearly all of the existing housing stock in Milwaukee, an initial investment of just under $250 million, could result in annual energy savings of over $80 million a year. All of these efforts to conserve energy require investments in time and money. By combining efforts on two of our greatest challenges, energy and employment, we can create great opportunities. Energy efficiency and conservation are, of course, in our national interest for our long-term economic well-being, for the health and safety of our citizens and the world as we mitigate the effects of climate change, and for our independence and security as well. This amendment is endorsed by many key groups, including the Apollo Alliance, the American Council for an Energy Efficient Economy, Air Conditioning Contractors of America, National Electrical Contractors Association, and the Plumbing, Heating, Cooling Contractors National Association. So I thank the Senator from Montana, Senator Baucus, for working with me on this amendment and for his support of the amendment. I urge all my colleagues to support it. It will support green jobs and will help get our economy on the right track.